What is going on? What is slapping? How's it going? How's it hanging? How are you today? Are you tweaking like me? Probably. Welcome back to another episode of Sports Chat. If you're joining for the first time, you might want to go back and watch the other videos I've made. If you've been salivating, if you've been foaming at the mouth for the next vid, well, it's here, baby. We are long overdue on this channel for a recap and breakdown of the free agency market so far, and oh my goodness, has there been a lot. We're basically going to do this the easiest way I can think of. I got the article of the free agency tracker that's updated every day on the NFL app, pulled up here on my screen. We're just going to go through all 32 teams. Look at me like Adam Schefter, checking my feed, making sure there's been nothing else since I woke up this morning. Okay, gotcha. Okay, nothing new. So I basically have the article here pulled up. We're just going to go through the 32 teams. Not super slow. We're going to did they get better? Did they get worse? What was kind of crazy about who they were signing? And we're just going to make a recap because, oh my goodness, has it been disastrous in the free agency market. Teams have gotten better. Teams have gotten worse. And there are some teams that we've yet to see. Have they gotten better? Have they gotten worse? No, but maybe through the draft they will. And then after this video is out, I'm probably going to go to work. And then when I get back from work, maybe tomorrow morning, maybe this morning, I'm going to pump out another mock draft to really encapsulate the biggest needs post first round frenzy of free agency. So let's get right into it. So we've got 32 teams to go through. Let's not dilly-dally. First, the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills, I was kind of shocked to see DJ Moore leave the building. But the fact that we got a second-round pick for this guy is absolutely, I'll take it. Okay? Bears trade DJ Moore and a fifth-round pick for another second-round pick. It looks like, unless something crazy happens, it looks like we're going to be using that pick in the draft just to solidify another defensive piece. And I really like that. I don't think the Buffalo Bills got better. I think they stayed the same. Only because, yeah, you got a wide receiver one, a legit wide receiver one. But we've yet to see if the window's closed or not. Is Bradley Chubb going to be any good? He's 30 years old, and you paid him $43 million. So, Buffalo Bills definitely did some interesting things. I don't think they are the worst team to come out of this first-round frenzy of the free agency, but I think there's much to be desired on whether or not they're going to be good or not. Whether this was like a win or a loss, you know what I'm saying? Miami Dolphins might possibly literally be doo-doo. Jeff Hafley literally just said, give me Malik Willis. So, paying Malik Willis $67.5 million with $45 million guaranteed, I mean, it's just kind of crazy to me. It's just kind of insane to me. I really do wish that Malik Willis will go to the Miami Dolphins and be good. But the Dolphins did not get better. I do think that they had the cap. They might have had the cap. They might have not. But I feel like they could have addressed some other areas. But, I mean, with Tyreek Hill being gone, with their defense in shambles, maybe they'll build out through the draft. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of holes on the Miami Dolphins team. and only so many picks to get it done. So, yeah, their biggest signing was Malik Willis, and not really surprised because of Jeff Hafley. But, yeah, looks like the Miami Dolphins did not get better. Might have gotten worse. Well, they can't possibly get worse because of Malik Willis is better than Tua. But, yeah. New England Patriots were making some serious moves. I genuinely think they're filling up some gaps that they needed to fill, and they got better. They signed my boy Kevin Byard. They got Romeo Doubs, 4 years, $70 million. That's insane. And they bring in an O-lineman to help with protecting Drake May. I definitely think they got better. I don't see them. I see them filling up some holes. Now it's really time to coach out their team. Coach out Drake May, make sure that he's ready this year to compete, and we'll see what happens. The Jets, on the other hand, quite literally might be ridiculously stupid. It's very clear that they are tanking for a 2027 quarterback. They bring in Geno Smith, who is going to be released by the Las Vegas Raiders. Why we are giving the Raiders anything for someone as bad as Geno, I don't know. I used to like Geno Smith when he was on the Seahawks and he was balling. But now he goes to the Raiders and is throwing up ducks, okay? Dead ducks in the air. I mean, and we're giving away picks for Geno Smith. Now, 6th round pick for a quarterback, that's a pretty cheap price, but still. It's Geno Smith we're talking about. Breece Hall got the franchise tag, and then they just bring in a bunch of slop. I'm sorry, but I'm not on the hype train with all this slop they brought in. Joseph Osai, okay, like Tavondre Sweat might be like the best pick they brought in. Demario Davis, everyone's like, oh, they brought in Demario Davis. He's 37 years old, playing one of the most physical positions on the defense. I mean, what do we want? We want Gramps moving? Now, with all due respect, I couldn't, even with Demario Davis now, I couldn't compete, okay? I'm just a little fat guy sitting in his home office making videos about these guys talking nonsense. But, like, Nahshon Wright got $5 million. Nahshon Wright was a ball hawk, catch picks for days, but he was burnt on almost every play. Every big play that the Bears defense let up, you saw Nahshon Wright standing like 3 yards behind the receiver. So, I wish nothing but the best for Nahshon Wright. I really loved the revival season he had. He went to the Pro Bowl. It was awesome. I really wish nothing but the best for him. But $5 million, the Jets just brought in absolute slop. And it's really clear that Aaron Glenn and the GM over there have no idea what they're doing. And it's just slop. Okay. Moving on to the AFC North, the Baltimore Ravens might be quite literally the most scumbag team in the NFL. They trade and agree to 2 first-round picks for Max Crosby. A price that you could debate about all day long, but a price nonetheless. They get to hours before the new league year opens up and they can confirm the trade and call it in. He was in the building in Baltimore. And the GM is on the phone with Trey Hendrickson's agent when Max Crosby's in the building. What do you know? Oh, failed physical. Oh, yeah, you get on the plane, Max. Good luck with you. Yo, Trey, let's do this. Are you kidding me? Scumbag of a team. Then the GM, realizing that everyone sees him as a scumbag now, him and Jesse Minter are scumbags, he's like, oh, they failed his physical. Oh, that's not going to work. Everyone around the league knew that Buddy tore his meniscus. Everyone knew that. You didn't know that he was tore his meniscus and he was going to need to be back in recovery? Yeah, right. Oh, then it was, oh yeah, we really wanted to pair Max Crosby and Trey Hendrickson, but that deal fell through when he failed his physical. Give me a break. Baltimore Ravens are scumbags. They lost everybody and got a 31-year-old who was crying and throwing a tantrum about making $30 to $40 million a year. And now, I think the Ravens got worse. Genuinely think the Ravens got worse. I would be shocked if they were able to compete at all. And I know I said that in my way too early the script is in video. I said that the Ravens were going to win their division. That is not going to happen. The Ravens are trash. Cincinnati Bengals, I mean, what did they do? What did they do? They did get a really good safety, and they got an edge who's, like, actually kind of decent. So they lost two of their edges and got back one. They had the 10th overall pick, so they could probably help bolster this defense. I'm not gonna judge these guys too bad. I'd really like to see some pass protection for my poor boy Joe Burrow, but we'll see. Which brings me to the Cleveland Browns, who might, like, everyone trashed Todd Monken, but it is very clear what his plan is, and it's honestly very refreshing to see. I'm not going to hate on Todd Monken. I like Todd Monken and this GM and what they're doing. Look at what they are doing. The only thing that they signed in this entire free agency frenzy is O-linemen. Why? Because all of their crusty O-linemen left, and they want to bring in good people to protect their quarterback, Shador. It's absolute cinema. Now, did they get better? No. We'll have to see through the draft. But did they get worse? No. They are building an O-line to protect their quarterback, Shador, and it's honestly refreshing to see. Pittsburgh Steelers, I mean, they got Jamal Dean. They got Michael Pittman in a trade. They got Rico Dowdle. I mean, these are some good picks. Now, we're going to see if Aaron Rodgers decides, we'll see what he does. We'll see what's going to happen there, but I mean, that's a pretty nice little pickup they got there. So Pittsburgh Steelers, I do think got better with a new wide receiver with DK Metcalf, a new running back in the running back room, a nice solid piece at corner. So we'll see what they do there, but that's pretty good. Okay, so I mean, again, I don't mean to be that guy, but they bring in a ton of O-line help. They bring in a ton of tight end help. They bring in David Montgomery, which I am very happy about that they're gonna give David Montgomery a chance to do what they can. So, but other than like their O-line help and Reed Blankenship, a dog safety from Philadelphia, it's just slop. A $40 million 1-year extension for one dude that's 32 years old. That's literally the craziest thing I've ever seen. And then all these no-name guys, I mean, like, it's just slop. The Houston Texans are going to have to build out something really special in this draft to get better. Their offense got better, but their defense is just slop. Indianapolis Colts might be the most ridiculous team I've ever seen walk the face of this earth. Yes, The Baltimore Ravens win my newly deemed Scumbag of the Year award. Trash Franchise of the Year award. But the Indianapolis Colts win the Delusional Franchise of the Year award. Daniel Jones might be the greatest scam artist I've ever watched touch the face of this earth. 2 years, $88 million with $60 million guaranteed, and the contract can be up north of $100 million. Daniel Jones. You think he's going to come back from a torn Achilles and be the baller he was? Doubt it. Then they re-sign Alec Pierce to a $114 million contract extension. Yes, he was good, but was he $114 million good? Probably not. And then they love trading with the Packers. Everyone wants the Packers defense, which doesn't make any sense because the Packers defense was just slop last year. Indianapolis Colts are trash. And they're doing my boy Anthony Richardson dirty, so I don't really know what their plan is moving forward. But anyway. Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on. What did they do? They did nothing. Liam Cohen was not cooking. I mean, DJ Dallas, they signed 2 running backs, an edge, and a D lineman. Slop. Next. Tennessee Titans. It's very clear that they have a defensive-minded head coach because look at all the defensive guys they brought in. I do like Alontae Taylor. I do like John Franklin Meyer. I do like Jermaine Johnson II. I really do like Wan'Dale Robinson. And Mitchell Trubisky is coming in. I like Mitchell. I do like Trubisky. I like the biscuit. I like that he's getting signed. Even though he'll never be a starter in the NFL, I like that he's getting signed. And I like that we're getting weapons for Cam Ward. Now go out and draft Jeremiah Love, and we'll be set. Definitely think the Titans did take a step forward, and I like that. AFC West, not going to spend a whole lot of time on the Broncos. What did they do? Like 4 people they brought in, which is fine. Not all teams are gonna throw the bag at free agents, and I get it. Kansas City Chiefs are going to receive my heist highway robbery of the year award. The fact that the Seattle Seahawks allowed their Super Bowl MVP running back to walk out. The Kansas City Chiefs know that this guy's not going to fall. Jeremiah Love is not going to fall to 9. They get a beast. I'm genuinely scared. Other than that, they didn't really do much, but like on the single account of locking in Kenneth Walker alone, Kansas City Chiefs got better. I don't know why Travis Swift is still on the team. Dude's 38 years old. Retire. Go live on the countryside with your billionaire wife. Have some billionaire babies, and be a public figure. Go do your podcast with your brother. Get out of the light, bro. You're 37 years old. Kansas City Chiefs, what they should do with the... Oh, man. I'm not going to say it, but mock draft with mock draft CAC mock 4.0 finna go crazy. That's all I'm going to say. Kansas City Chiefs definitely got better. Highway robbers of the year, right here. Las Vegas Raiders Monopoly Men of the year. Moneybags trading everyone away. They brought in everyone. The GM looked at the list of free agents. They went,
nice to meet you. I'm T.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Who do you want to get? All of them. Quay Walker, N'Kobe Dean, Kwity Paye, Tyler Lindenbaum, Jalen Naylor. And On top of all that, down here, scumbag Baltimore Ravens backed out Max Crosby. I mean, it's... Raiders spent everything they had, and they definitely got better, in my opinion. Now it's up to Clint Kubiak to put it all together. Los Angeles Chargers brought in just about everyone. I mean, and I don't mean to be that guy, okay? But, like, it's just slop. It's just slop. Keaton Mitchell, sure. Who's this? Who is this? Like, re-signing an old guy. I mean, who's that? That guy's 30. This guy's 32. Slop. It's just slop. Chargers are going nowhere, and it's okay. Next. We're now in the NFC, folks, and let's talk about it. The Dallas Cowboys are how do I say this without sounding rude? It is utter slop. The Dallas Cowboys are traded away their best edge rusher and think that Rashawn Gary's going to replace that. George Pickens got the tag, and they signed Sam Howell to a 1-year deal. Best pick they made. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just slop. It's just slop. Dallas Cowboys didn't get better. It's slop. New York Giants, I definitely think are some quiet winners of this free agency. Weapon. Isaiah Likely, the tight end, weapon. 2 O-linemen to bolster up the team. Two really good linebackers, a good corner, and a nice kicker. They're building a movement over there. They're building a movement. It's not flashy. It's not crazy, but it's a team, and that's what matters. Philadelphia Eagles. Slop. 2 tight ends. Jordan Davis and Tariq Woolen, which might be the best pick that they had. It's slop. So then we get to my team here, which honestly I think just by the sheer number of people that they brought in, they got better. I mean, they got a tight end who was a pretty good rookie tight end. Laramie Tunsil, they got 3 new O-linemen to come in and really lock that deal down, lock the O-line down for Jaden Daniels. And then they just went and just started just shoveling O-linemen or defensive people. Just shoveling them in. Definitely think they got better. I like Nick Cross. I like Odafe Owe. Yet to see anything about these guys, but yeah. Let's get to the NFC North, shall we? The Chicago Bears. I was expecting... Listen, I was one of the Bears fans that did not want Max Crosby. I also did not want Trey Hendrickson. I wanted the team to stick to what they know and build with who they know is good and get younger. Keep the young guys coming in. Keep the development. That's how you build a dynasty. Is you bring in these young guys and you lock in. Am I a little upset that we are going to let Jaquan Brisker walk away? Yes, but Kobe Bryant. Am I upset that Tremaine Edmonds is gone and that TJ Edwards is still part of the team? Yes, but Devin Bush. Neville Gallimore is okay, but I watched his tape and he's a very penetrative Penetrative? I don't know how to say it. He penetrates and he hits the quarterback. That's what I'm talking about. Little weapon here, don't really care. Braxton Jones got $10 million to be bad. Garrett Bradbury. I mean, it's just slop. They signed someone up like Jedrick Willis Jr. from the Browns to another contract who's also a left tackle. It's slop. I do like what they did with the defense. Basically from here down. From here down, it's slop. They didn't get better, but they didn't get worse. I do like the defensive identity that they're building. We'll see in the draft if they decide to lock this down, and it's going to be awesome. Detroit Lions are trash. We had Larry Borum was terrible, by the way. So good luck with that. Cade Mays was a good signing. Isaiah Pacheco, I mean, you got him for $1 million. You can't get it much better than that. Teddy Bridgewater, love to see him. He's back. That's awesome. And Juice Scruggs, who is that? This is just, you didn't get better. I promise you didn't get better. But it doesn't matter because you got Jahmyr Gibbs and you got Jared Goff. So who cares? If I have to listen to one more Green Bay Packers fan on Facebook go, yo, we're the best team in the NFC North. We did so much, bro. Look at all these great things we did. It's so awesome. Shut up. And I'm not saying shut up to all Green Bay Packers fans. Because I know some Green Bay Packers fans that are really good people. I'm saying shut up to the Facebook phonies that get on here in the trash talking channels that I'm on, and they go, Bears are cheeks, Bears did nothing, Bears got the worst safety in the game, but the Packers signed Javon Hargrave, best defensive line in the draft. Who's stopping this defense with Zaire Franklin and Javon Hargrave? Shut up. Javon Hargrave is washed. And you paid him $23 million to be washed. Zaire Franklin, we'll see if he's good. And Benjamin St. Justy, or whatever his name is, we'll see. Vikings just brought in slop, so no one really cares about the Vikings. They just brought in, utter slop. Slop. If Kyler Murray was sitting right here, it's still cheeks. You brought in a peewee quarterback to play in the NFL. But it would be a little bit better than what we got going on right here. NFC South. Now, you could argue that the Atlanta Falcons are the most, did the best for themselves offensively. But then you see this name right here, and it's like, oh, it's over. The Atlanta Falcons are in shambles, dude. I don't know what they're going to do. They brought in Jahan Dotson and Alameda Zaccheaus, but, Austin Hooper and Kyle Pitts, dude, it's just slop. Nobody on their defense. It's just come on. Carolina Panthers are going to win this division and win it handedly. Kenny Pickett's coming in to back up Bryce Young. John Mechie Jr., David Moore, whatever. Jalen Phillips and Devin Lloyd. With Derek Brown and J.C. Horn. This is a disgusting-looking defense. I definitely think the Panthers are winning their division this year. I said the Falcons were going to win it, but I was dead wrong. Carolina Panthers are going to win. Easily. Saints at 8. Travis Etienne, Noah Fant, David Edwards. They brought in no one to help on their defense. It's slop. They just got worse. Etienne was mediocre. They have Alvin Kamara, so why are we wasting $52 million of cap on a straight goober? Don't really know. Don't really care. And Tampa Bay Bucks, slop. Just they are not. They might be bottom this year of the division. It's probably going to be Bucks, Saints, Falcons, Panthers, bottom to top. But let's move on. NFC West is the last division we have to cover. So I'm going to take a pause right here and just say thank you so much if you've watched to this point. I appreciate it. Make sure you go check out some other channels that I have. Like on Twitch, I got Buddy Buster Gaming. We stream inconsistently because I'm 23 years old, have a job, and I'm going back to school. So, also, on a more serious note, go check out my other channel, Christopher's Seminary Saga, which basically is going to be like me following me around in life, and might have some funny videos on there, but that was a channel I started 5 years ago, and I just brought back recently. But by far, this channel is my favorite. So yeah, subscribe, like, comment, I don't know, do whatever you want to do. And if I'm talking to myself right now, then... So, anyway, let's get into the NFC West. Arizona Cardinals, it's slop. It really is slop. It really, truly... Gardner Minshew, Tyler Algier, Kendrick Bourne. Slop. Rams, I mean, they basically just poached the entire Chiefs secondary. Brought back a Father Time as their tight end. And their secondary definitely got better, which is what I have been saying for a long time was their biggest weakness. But we'll see what happens. San Francisco 49ers, I mean, the Mike Evans the Mike Evans deal is insane, but everything else is sort of just eh. You know what I mean? Eh. But Mike Evans on the San Francisco 49ers is absolutely insane. Good for him, honestly. And last but certainly not least, Super Bowl champs, more like going to be last in the NFC West this year. Seattle Seahawks. They are going to be trash next year. No Kenneth Walker. Their entire defensive secondary is gone. They are going to be bad next year. They're going to struggle in a division that got better. I mean, it's slop. It's slop right here. It's going to be bad. So anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap this video up. It is 9:02 a.m. Got to go get ready for work. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, check out those other channels. Shameless plug. And next video we're going to do is we're going to do a CAC Mock Draft 4.0. Yes, it's going to be exciting. Yes, it's going to be crazy. Yes, it's going to be 100% accurate. And, yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Thank you so much. And, until then, CAC out.